Hello everyone, welcome to Nido and Stage. Are you afraid of confronting your financial reality? Trust me, you are not alone. But today, on this powerful day of Navratri Day 7, let's draw inspiration from goddess Kalaratri and conquer those financial fears head on. We were following this goddess into our financial lessons, right? So today also we are going to see what today's goddess can help on our finances. Hello everyone, wishing you all a very happy Navratri on day 7. Today we honor goddess Kalratri and one of the most awe-inspiring forms of the Divine Mother. Known for her fierce energy, she symbolizes the destruction of fear and darkness. Her story reminds us of the power we have to face our deepest fears, whether they are about life or as even our finances. Today, let us talk about how we can apply her lessons to overcoming the financial fears or the burdens and transforming our money habits. So, ready? Goddess Kalratri is a fierce form of goddess Durga, called upon to battle the demons that threaten the balance of the world. Her name itself means the night of death, that is Kal Ratri, representing the power to dispel the darkness and fear. She rides a donkey with wild, unkempt hair, her eyes flashing like lightning, and she breathes fire. But despite her terrifying appearance, her purpose is pure to destroy the ignorance, fear, and the demons of darkness. Her appearance might be scary, but she teaches that the darkness we fear is often an illusion, and with courage, we can face it and transform it. Just like Kalrati defeats demons in battle, we can overcome the demons that hide in our financial lives. The ones we try to ignore, like debt, unexamined budgets, and those unchecked spending habits. Yeah, we were talking more about the spontaneous shopping that we do without making it whether it is a need, want, or necessity. So, how does Goddess Kalratri's fierce energy translate into our financial world? Just as she fearlessly confronts darkness, we need to face our financial fears. Often, we are too afraid to look at our bank accounts, tackle our debts, or even admit that we need to change our spending habits. These fears paralyze us, right? And just like the demons in Kalratri's story, they grow bigger when ignored, right? But remember, avoiding financial problems only makes them worse and worse. Fascinating them with clarity and courage is the first step to conquer them, having a control over them. Let me share a story of how fear can hold us back in finance. Finance are full of stories. I once knew someone who dreaded looking at her credit card bills. Every month, she would push them aside, thinking, if I don't see it, I don't have to worry about it. And this pattern of avoidance went on for months and months, and eventually she found herself buried in the debt. And she didn't even realize she had. And it was not until she sat down one day, gathered all her bills, and confronted her financial situation that she began to see the light. Yes, the light over the darkness. Now, why I am sharing this? Because much like how goddess Kalratri confronts and destroys fear, this friend of mine had to confront her financial demons. She created a budget, listed all her debts, and came up with a plan to pay them off. It was not easy, but by facing her financial reality, instead of running away from it, she regained the control and started building a better financial future. So, this is not just her story. Many of us do the same thing. We just avoid our burdens. We avoid looking at our finances because we are afraid of what we will find. But like Kalratri teaches us, the power to face fear is the first step towards transforming it. Transforming your personality, transforming your finances, everything is you should be ready to face your fears. So, here's a financial tip how to face those financial fears. How can you channel Goddess Kalratri's energy into your finances today? Here are three simple steps. Step one, review your budget honestly. Start by reviewing your budget, even it feels uncomfortable. Look at your income and spending. Are there necessary expenses draining your finances? Maybe it's those subscriptions you don't use anymore or the splurges that are weighing down your financial goals. Have a check on them. And what is step two? Step two is very important. Confront your debts. If you have been ignoring the debts like credit cards or loans or otherwise, it's time to face them. List out all your debts and create a plan to pay them off. You can start by tackling the smallest debt first if you're feeling lower confidence to pay off your high interest paying debt. Or use a snowball method to gain momentum, which I have mentioned in my previous videos. Goddess Kalratri didn't back down from her demons. She faced them head on. And next is step 3, adjust your saving plan. Lastly, take a look at your savings. Are you putting away enough for your future? If you find it hard to save consistently, automate your savings. So it becomes an effortless habit, as I mentioned in my previous videos, right? So just like setting aside time for prayer or meditation of your daily routine of exercise. Make this also a auto payment method. Goddess Kalratri reminds us that darkness, no matter how terrifying, is meant to be confronted. By facing your financial fears, you will gain the clarity, you will gain control, and you will gain confidence in your financial future. Just like my friend who finally confronted her credit card debts, you too can find freedom and peace by addressing the areas you have been avoiding purposefully. On this sacred day of Navratri, take a moment to channel the courage of Goddess Kalratri. Set aside time to review your finances, whether it's your budget, whether it's your debt or savings plan, and take the first step towards facing your financial reality. Come to your reality. True power comes from facing your fears, not by just avoiding them. And in doing so, you will discover the light at the end of the tunnel for sure. So, may the fierce energy of Goddess Kalrajri inspires you to conquer your financial fears, transform your habits, and take a charge of your financial future. Wishing you all strength, clarity, and abundance. Happy Navratri, day 7, everyone.